Happy Easter. He is risen. And anybody who doesn't celebrate Easter who's not a Christian, happy bunny and candy day to you. So that's still a good thing. All righty. So Nancy, do you want to tell us what you're working on today?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm gonna try to make this. It's a little bag has a zippered top. This one's
That is
5
so
by
cute.
10. That's 5 by 7, but I'm gonna make mine's a little bit wider.
Yeah.
And so
Are
we'll
you
see
gonna
how
make it
it
just
comes
like
out.
bigger altogether?
Huh?
Are you gonna make it bigger altogether? Because 5 by 7 is small in both directions.
Yeah. I just have to. It has to be less than this a little bit. The zipper I have is 11 inches, so I can make it at least 10 wide, and then make it probably boxy, because I'm gonna cut the corners out, so 10 by 10, but then it'll shrink it down to 10 by 8,
Yeah.
something like that. And I'm gonna use this.
Yes, absolutely. And then it would be a perfect project bag to boot.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think of the new background? I used AI to make something that looked like people were traveling at night on the Underground Railroad.
Cute.
I know. I've got too much time on my hands. Not really.
Now,
Okay.
Which
I like it.
Or the orange?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the orange works really well.
Because it has a lot of orange.
It does. It does have a lot of orange.
Okay, orange it is.
All righty. Hold on just 1 second. All right. Had to discuss some Easter cleanup stuff with the hubby. All right. Well, I'm supposed to work on the Drunkard.
What fabric I have? Sorry.
It is so pretty. And it's so stiff, that canvas, so it's gonna be great for the bag. Absolutely.
I don't think I need to do any interfacing on this one, I don't think. Unless I
No.
want it stiffer.
I don't know. Did you try washing a bit of it to see how it changed?
No.
Okay. Well, then we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna wing it.
Yep.
I'm supposed to be working on my Drunkard's Path block, which is fine. I don't really feel like doing it quite yet. So I think what I'm going to do, because I've got this huge stack of the fabrics here that I need to go through for the last block. And I think if I get rid of some of these and I narrow stuff down, my little box will be a lot tidier. I won't have all this excess stuff that I don't really need. So I think I'm going to choose some fabrics for this next block first. And the main thing I need to do is background square. And I've got the other blocks here so that I can look at them and kind of draw from the backgrounds that I have. I think I only have maybe 3 or 4 backgrounds. Let me see. Let me see what it asked for. I could spend forever trying to pick out fabrics for things. Okay, yeah, so I only have 4 backgrounds.
That's my deal. Is like, okay, what goes with this?
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't have to be matchy because during a life event, most of these fabrics ended up missing. So I just need to kind of choose something that I feel like works well. And that's okay. I can do that. There's that. And then there's this one. Okay. All right. Okay, Miss Charity's excitable at the moment. She gets so overprotective of Gentry that if she hears any noise, she is worried. All right.
Let me do some math here.
You take your time.
Because I just printed this out today. Because I had another bag I wanted to make, but that one requires more tedious work.
Yeah.
This one's a little easier.
Okay.
It's similar to the zippered pouches. Hi, Miss Karen. Happy Easter.
Hi, Miss Karen. Happy Easter to you too. Thank you for hanging out with us today.
This is similar to my zippered pouches, but it has an outside pocket and handles. So I thought that it would be easier for me to figure it out.
Probably.
So I'm just trying to make it bigger, because you see the finished size is 5.5 by 8.
Yes.
That barely fits my phone.
Okay, I think I have it narrowed down to these two for the background. What do we think?
The background of a block that you're working on?
Mm-hmm. Well, of the last one.
I like the left one.
The one with just the little bits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me get my pen and do some mathing. I didn't think I was going to do some mathing today.
Karen, do you have a preference? The left or the right? It's going to be the background for the wagon wheel block.
So this is 5.5 by 8. And they cut it 7 to 9. Okay.
And then I need
1.5 inches and 1 inch. So if I do a 10 by 10, cut the fabric 11, 1.5, 12.5. So 11 by 12.5.
Why is that? Oh, okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 4 inches for the
All right, we've got 2 lefts. So that decision is made. Okay. Now the center, let's see, we need brown for the center and a brown for one of the spokes.
7, just 4, so this pocket is 14 by 12.5. Okay.
I think we're going to use it.
I think the handle should be the same, I think. Or maybe a little longer because I'm making it bigger. I'm gonna add, if I add it
Purple.
5, I'm gonna add 5 to the handle, so I make it 24 inches by 26.
Okay, the choices are a little bit harder for this next round. I need a center and 2 spokes.
So I need 4 pieces. 4 pieces at 11 by 12.5. one piece by 12.5 by 14, and then 2 pieces at 4 by 26. I think I got my sizes.
Good job.
Okay. And I think I am gonna. Hello, Nina.
Hi, Nina. Happy Easter to you too.
She said Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Hop, hop, hop. Nancy is working on making a bag, and she's having to do some math because she wants to make it bigger. And I am working on picking out fabrics for the final block for the Underground Railroad Quilt, for the wagon wheel block. But I haven't finished sewing the Drunkard's Path. I'll do that after I get this done. I'm just trying to pare down some of the stuff that's in the little project box. So we have decided on the background. We've chosen this one, but we still have other choices to make.
There we go. I was looking for the selvage edge. You know my OCD is gonna get the worst of me, right? With this.
Yes. Okay. I definitely want to have the brown spokes done in this. What do we all think? I just think that's beautiful.
Yes.
And I like how it's coming out, so I think it'll be perfect for the spokes. But I still have to pick out a brown for the center. And I don't want it to match this brown too much. I want it to...
I'm not sure what Karen is asking. I think she's saying, have you seen the curved rotary cutter? But it said cured. So I don't know if she meant curved or cured.
I don't know.
I'm assuming that it was autocorrect there.
Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about now. Yes, I have seen that. And I have friends who swear by it. I have never tried it because it just looks so strange holding on that little handle like this. And it looks very peculiar to me, but I have a ton of friends that really, really love it.
I think I've seen it. See, I speak autocorrect, Karen.
Okay.
I think she said means curved.
Okay.
No, I was saying that the OCD might get it because of these squares.
Yeah.
So I'm going from the selvage edge because I'm assuming that they printed it from evenly.
Yes.
So wish me luck.
I do. And I'm going to make myself bigger so you guys can help me decide on this.
Yeah, I'm just cutting fabric right now.
This is going to be for one of the spokes. And the center, in case you're not familiar, let me show you the block. Can you guys kind of see that? There. Okay, so we have all the spokes and we've got a little centered circle. Okay. And Nina said, Nancy, my OCD wouldn't let me cut strips. Okay. So I know that I want this pretty one to be one of the spokes. I have to have that one.
Stand up and cut. I can't do it sitting down.
So I need a center. I've got tags on all these. I need a center that is not going to match too well with this one because I need it to stand out. So I'm going to put this right here in the middle. Move these up a little bit. And let's see if we can kind of at least narrow it down. So these two are kind of similar and these two are kind of similar. So let's start with the top two. 1 or 2. What do we think? Yeah, Nina says 1 piece at a time only. That's a smart way to do it. I'm not very smart. Okay, Nina says 2. Karen, what do you think? 1 or 2?
I have my back towards you, so I can't see.
That's okay. I can wait. Oh, we've got some lurkers. While people are thinking about this, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, and Crafty Annie's here. Hi, Crafty Annie. She said 2. Okay, let's see. I want to acknowledge all those lurkers because they're awesome. Thank you, guys. I hear somebody snoring.
Not me.
I think it's one of the puppies. We made each of them a little Easter dinner plate. They thought that was awesome. Okay. And while I'm thinking about it, if you have not been to my page, Crafty Annie did not Crafty Annie, I'm sorry, Nina. I think I had too much to eat. Nina made the top for the Jelly Maker's cabin, and she won the pattern at the pajama party. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go pull that up and show it to everybody because she did an absolutely amazing job.
Cool. I haven't started any yet.
Well, that's okay. It's not a race. I mean, just the fact that she apparently likes my stuff more than you do. I mean, whatever. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, Nancy's one of my biggest supporters. All right, let's share the screen. This guy, she did a stunning job. Okay, can you guys see it? Isn't it gorgeous?
Wow.
Isn't it beautiful?
That is pretty.
I know. Oh, she said, thank you. I just followed your pattern. Well, I appreciate that. But you know what? There are some people who have not been able to follow the pattern for various reasons. So, as a matter of fact, I recently got a message on my Etsy reviews, and they said that they had to adjust the pattern. And I looked at what they had done, and clearly they didn't know how to do quarter-inch seams or whatever. I mean, that was kind of obvious what had happened, but that's okay. They can blame me if they want to. That's fine. That's fine. But you did an absolutely stunning job. It is so pretty.
It is.
I am very, very proud. And Karen said, wow, I love it. And Crafty Annie said, oh, that is pretty. And Melissa's here. Hi, Melissa. How are you doing today?
Hi, Melissa.
Okay.
So I have my back towards you guys. I'm sorry. Just for a minute.
Everybody chose. Here, I'll get back to being big. Okay. Everybody chose 2 from this group. So bye-bye. And now we've got this one, this set. So, and again, I want it to stand out. I want it to be obvious that it's different, which I think that that's the case with both of these. Do you want 1 or 2? 1 or 2? I should have been an ophthalmologist. Is 1 better or is this better? A or B? 1 or 2? All right, now that I've thrown out letters and numbers, just tell me which one you like the best.
I feel like I'm at an optometrist's office.
That's what I said. I should have been an optometrist. Actually, I did want to when I was younger. And I think it's just because my vision is so bad that I appreciated being able to see. Okay, we've got a 2 and a 2 and another 2. Okay. All right. Here we go again. Third time is the charm. Now, I have a preference here. I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to do whatever you tell me to do. Because back in the day, they had scraps. They had stuff from friends. And so they just used what they had. So I am going to do it in that way. I'm going to accept whatever you guys choose. Let's see. I'm going to get it a little bit closer to see if you can see it just a touch better. Okay. So we've got 1 and we've got 2. Well, let's actually, we're right off the other one. So let's change it to A and B this time. So I don't get confused. A and B. A and B.
Like A.
We got an A and another A and another A. All right. The A's have it. And guys, this was the one I really wanted. So yeah, thanks. Thank you. Okay, back to choosing. We're going to need 2 different blues. Guys, do you find this boring? Helping me pick the fabrics? I hope not.
No. I do that all the time on my channel when I'm picking papers.
That's right, you do.
I think people like to be part of the process.
Oh my, I have a lot more blues than I thought. Okay. Well, so be it. Do they have a purple? I want a purple.
Oh.
Why do they have that? I don't understand. I need to look at the instructions.
When I start crafting, it reminds me how old I am. Ow! I can't stand up too long.
Aww. You're doing it longer than I can do it.
I'm already hurting.
I'm sorry. But you're doing better than I do.
But if I don't do it standing up, I'm gonna mess up, and I'd rather hurt than mess up.
Well, I can do the I can't do the long pieces sitting down, but I can do the small ones sitting down. Okay.
Oh, also because my cutting board that I film on is a lot smaller than this one on the side. This one on the side is 36 inches. That one's only 24. And you got big pieces of fabric to cut. And there's no room to go on either side of that.
I'm not sure that this one is definitely a reproduction. Who here knows a lot about reproduction fabrics from the 1800s? Raise your hand.
Not I.
I really like this one, but I'm not sure that it's definitely a reproduction.
Miss Nina says, not boring. I agree with Nancy. It is fun to feel like we are part of your creation.
And Crafty Andy said that she does this for her sister and niece all the time.
See?
Well, I appreciate it. Absolutely. Okay, does anybody know if this one is a reproduction?
You got me.
Mom, if you're watching, send me a message on Facebook and tell me if you think that's a reproduction.
So the last piece I have to cut is, no, not the last piece. This is the pockets. I need to cut the pocket 14 by 12 and a half.
If it is a reproduction, I might want to use it because I haven't used it yet. But if it's not, then obviously I'll use this for the dark one because I'd like to have a darker one and a lighter one since I need to have two. And here are the lighter ones, and I would like it to coordinate kind of with the ones that I already used in the blues.
I need to move this stuff out of the way.
Okay. Let's see.
Now much better. Now I have access to all 36 inches.
There you go. Okay, I do like this one, but I'm worried that when I cut it, that these light pieces are going to blend a little bit too much, and these little blue pieces are going to blend in with that. Of course, looking at it on camera, it doesn't look like it blends at all. So maybe not. But then there's this pretty one here. I like that one. And then these are more yellowed. And there's this one that I'm not sure. I think it's like a thistle with roots. Is that what that looks like to you guys? A thistle with roots?
It looks like roots, but I'm not sure what a thistle is, so I can't tell you that part.
A thistle's that thing that Eeyore likes. You know how Eeyore is.
I don't know who Eeyore is.
Oh,
why would I know,
I know
who
that.
Eeyore is?
I know that's not true. Maybe that one. And maybe this one. I can't decide. I don't want this one. Bye-bye.
There we go. Hola, Maritza.
Hola, Maritza. Thanks for joining us.
Miss Crafty Annie says, I am so confuzzled, Kim. Sorry I called you Pam when I came in.
That's okay. And please call me Kimberly. That'll help it keep you from, getting the two mixed up. I know that John, he calls me Kimmy, but there have been times when he called me Pammy. I think it's because our nicknames that he gave us are similar.
Yeah.
It happens. I mean, it's not like you're my husband calling me the name of his ex-wife or something,
Oh, that'd be wrong.
Exactly. Pam's a really cool chick. I love Pam, so it's all good. It's all good. All right. Here we go again. We've got this one. All right. I still don't know if this is a reproduction or not.
Your mom hasn't answered you.
She hasn't.
She should be right there, ready to phone
I
a friend.
know. Mom, come on. Supposed to help me out here.
So you wouldn't be able to ask her anything if you had to phone a friend, huh?
Exactly. You know what? Maybe I'm just going to call her right now. That's what I'm going to do. Mom, I'm calling you.
Pick up. She's going to ignore you now.
Well, I'm not going to have her on speaker.
So 12 and a half. The other one is what? What was it? 14. Okay, 14. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, she's not answering.
14.
She didn't answer. Oh, wait. Oh, I called her via Facebook. That might be why. She doesn't do that. Sorry, Mom. My bad. Let's try this again. Okay.
She's like, I don't know how to do that. Okay, that's the pocket. And this is extra or something else.
Hi. I need help. You're not answering. I need help. Well, I'm on my live and I need help with the fabric. And I was asking you about it.
Hello. Hi. I'm live with Miss Kimberly. Oh, Miss Kimberly? Yes. I'm making a bag.
Well, get on there. She forgot I was on live yet. She wasn't even watching. Okay.
Maria got you there.
So here's the situation. Everybody is helping me pick out these fabrics. Don't worry, you're not on speakerphone. They're helping me pick out
blueberry.
You're not. You're not. Yeah. And
did you go to Aldi with her?
Two dark blues that I want to choose from. And one of them, I'm not sure if it's actually a reproduction print or not. And I want to know what you think. I know. Just do your best. Okay. Okay, well, when you get on there, send me a Facebook message saying that you're on, and I'll re-show you the fabrics. Love you. Bye. Okay, she's got to try to get onto Facebook. Okay. And then I'll ask her again. Angel's on. Hi. Happy Easter.
I'm almost done cutting here, guys.
Well, that's fine. They're just staring at my fabric. This is a real exciting show tonight. Okay. Well, these are the two blues I definitely want to choose from for the dark blues, but then I want to have a lighter blue. So keeping in mind with what we've already got going on, with this being the center, so it's definitely touching this. It might touch something else. I don't know. Let's see. Well, you know what? I'll do it just like it said. So the blues are going to be touching one of the browns. I think the light blue will touch this one. Okay. So with that in mind, we have, if you need to see it, if you need me to bring it up to the screen, let me know. We've got A, B, and C. I'm kind of leaning towards these two just because this one is very yellowy. And, okay, I have a story to tell, and then you'll know. You'll know why I'm kind of against the yellowy one. All right. This is awful. I took a class when I was learning how to make this, and the teacher also was very active in Civil War reproductions and the history. So I can't guarantee that this is accurate. Thank you, Annie. I can't guarantee that it's accurate, but I can guarantee that she does a lot of research and that she believed it to be accurate. So what she said was that the women used to give the guys a lot of beer to drink, and then they would collect their liquid specimen from all the beer, which would be a bright yellow color, to dye things yellow back in the day. So whenever I see very yellowy fabrics from that era, all I can think about is, well, urine. So I'm looking at this and I'm going, wow, that's got a lot of yellow tones in it. So it's kind of making me not want to use this one. Just saying.
Can I chime in on that one?
You want to chime in on that one?
Well, I just think it's kind of interesting. You have had issues in the last year or so with fake websites selling you patterns.
Yes.
One of them was pea quilts.
Oh. You're so funny. Okay. Let's see. Is my mom on yet? Oh, nope. She tried to call me back. I'm calling her back.
Crafty Annie says, I logged into Facebook 3 times today and have no friends list.
Oh, no. That's terrible. Hi. Hello. Okay, what's up? What? Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm so glad you're not on speakerphone.
Facebook has been a little glitchy lately.
All right, bye.
You know what I mean?
Well, I've noticed that I keep getting the same message over and over again at the top for days on end.
Same here.
So that's a thing.
So I'm not the only one.
Mm-mm. My mom said that she had the same issue too. Okay.
I
I'm
think there's
sorry.
something wrong, but I'll figure it out when I get to it. Okay, this is a
Okay.
insider.
Hi, Derb. How are you doing? Okay, Mom. So I'm picking out the colors for the wagon wheel. Okay. And this is going to be the center. And this is the background. And now I'm picking out the spokes.
Now I have the song by Darius Rucker in my head.
Okay. So yeah, that's the background right here, this cream. And then this brown is going to be the center. And this brown's going to be one of the spokes. Isn't it pretty?
It's falling.
Okay. And now, okay. I know there's a delay. Okay. Mainly, I want to know, is this blue actually a reproduction fabric or not? Uh-huh. Well, I think somebody sent it to me. I mean, I know this one is, but I wasn't sure about this one, but I really like it. Okay.
It doesn't really matter.
All right. All right. I'm going back to the show. Love you. Oh, good gravy. Bye. All right. Mom's advice is, it's my quilt. If I like it, put it in. So there we go. So this is going to be the dark.
Mama says so.
Mama says so. Okay. And so now we're back to picking out the lights, which I'm going to go ahead and take out the, the yellower one, because now we know why. So now it's just a choice of, do we want this lighter one or this medium one? So A or B? A or B?
Okay.
Oh, and Mom, Angel was waving at you. Okay. So I know that Crafty Annie already chose A, this lighter one. And I'll also put it with the blues so that we can see how it goes with the blues and the browns. So still A and B. B is a little darker. Okay, Angel said B. Nancy, you're going to have to weigh in. A or B? A or B?
B.
B. Crafty Annie says A.
Oops.
I need Karen's opinion. Herb, feel free to give me your opinion. Maritza, feel free to give me your opinion. Nina. Okay, we've got 3 B's and 1 A. Give it a couple more minutes because of the delay. And I tried something new yesterday. I don't know if anybody saw my live from, not my live, my quiltathon from yesterday or not. But I made chenille out of flannel fabrics. And I had never done that before. So I was nervous about it. Oh, Nina missed the choices. Okay. These are the fabrics that we have. The dark and the light and these. So we're picking between these 2 blues. This is A and this is B. And Angel said her yellow chicken says B. And I will show you the flannels that I made. Not the flannels, the chenilles out of the flannels. Look at this. They're so fuzzy.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
And it's going to get fuzzier after it's like
washed a few times.
washed and everything. But I made different ones. And I'm going to be using these to make trees in Gentry's Woodland Quilt. Because I'm going to, and I still have a couple things to figure out, but I think I've got it all figured out now. I think I know what I'm going to do. Okay, I think we're going to go with B. All right. We've got a nice stack of fabrics over here that I'm going to be able to put away and keep out of my box. Okay, we've got our blues. We've got our browns. We've got our background. Actually, this goes here. This is in the middle. All right, what else do I need?
She said yellow chicken, so I'm assuming you got your package, Miss Angel.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we need 1 green. Just 1? Okay. But I got a ton of greens. Let's see. All those are
Go
pink.
ahead. See how much you can see with my overhead camera now.
I don't like that.
I'm just pressing now.
Okay, we got some very yellowy ones here.
Oh.
See, that looks like it was tinted with something. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Coffee. It was coffee. It's coffee stained.
Uh-huh.
I'm sticking with that. It was coffee stained. Nothing else.
Okay.
Or tea stained.
All right. Oh, see, this one's fun, and I haven't gotten to use it. I might just have to choose that because I only get to have 1 green.
Miss Pam says, howdy do, Kimberly. Nancy in chat, I'll be Lurky Lulu. For a while, just wanted to make sure I said howdy to everyone.
Hi, Miss Pam. How was your dinner?
She's been busy this weekend.
Yes, she has. Okay, I really did want that one, but the ones I'm getting rid of are actually ones that don't coordinate with the greens I already have, so that kind of works out. I don't even have to cheat. Okay. There's that one. Let's see what I got going on. Let's compare. doesn't show up very well against that, but it will add some lightness into the group. But we may have to go with this leaf one just so that it shows up more. We may have to do it. But I don't know exactly how I'm going to lay this out, so I might have some cornerstones or some sashing that I can use some of the fabrics that I'm not getting to use at the moment. Okay, here are the spokes that we have chosen. Here's the background. Let's see if I can prop this up a little bit. Make it easier. Okay.
Everybody's saying hey to Miss Pam.
Thank you for saying hi to each other. I appreciate the community. Okay. And this is our center right here. And we've got two choices. Well, if I'm going just specifically off of the screen, I think it has to be the darker one. It shows up more against the background.
Yeah.
Even though this one is so dang cute, but I'm afraid it's going to blend too much.
It's going to blend.
So that one's the one that's it. That's what we're going to have.
Thank you,
All
Miss
right.
Angel. This was some happy mail from Miss Pam.
Pam's a good friend to have. I'm just saying. She sends happy stuff.
Not because it's just happy mail.
No. I said she was really cool earlier.
Yes, you did.
Okay. And now we need reds, but I don't know if I was doing reds or if I was just doing pinks instead of reds. I don't remember, guys. I started this so long ago. I'm ashamed of myself.
I just hope that this comes out the way I'm envisioning it.
Okay, so the reds are actually the pinks, but I do have some purples too, so I might want to throw in that. And I need, see, I got the background, got the brown and the two blues and the one green and the one brown. Okay, so I just need two more colors. All right.
Angel, before I forget, did you see the bracelet that was inside the box? Because I threw it in at the last minute. I didn't even have a chance to put it inside of a bag. I go, oh, I forgot to put this in, so I just cut open a piece of the package and just slid it in. I go, oh, I forgot to add this. Let me slide it in right there.
It worked though.
So I'm hoping that it didn't get lost in the package or you know. No bracelet. You need to check the box.
No.
It's one of these. The crochet bracelet.
Okay. I think this is
It wasn't inside of a package or anything. I just slid it through the top of the box and retaped the box. No. Because I found that one that I had made years ago, and I said, "Oh, Angel wanted one." I'll be mad. The mailman took it for himself.
That would be upsetting.
Pam says dinner was good. Sorry, I was behind. Ham, mashed potatoes, and more. Yum yum.
I don't think I'm going to need any help. I think I found what I like.
Ooh, she's like, I don't care about you guys anymore.
That's it.
You guys are not picking the colors I want, so I'm going to pick the ones I want.
Okay, I think I have it.
Here we go. She says, I found it. It was tucked between the panels. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I had to cut a piece of the box open with a knife, and then I slid it in, and then I closed it back up.
Okay,
I didn't even
guys,
have
what
a
do we
chance to
think?
put it inside a box or anything, a bag.
Do we like it?
This is for another spokes thing?
Yeah, well, this is for the whole spokes block.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I like it.
All righty. Well, that's a shame because
So
now that's
does
figured,
Annie.
but now that it's figured out, I have to go back to making the drunkard block. Oops.
And you're only doing one block of each, or how is this coming along?
It's one block of each.
Okay. Andrew likes it too.
Okay. I feel good.
And so does Nina.
Yay.
I think we have a consensus.
Okay. So here is a picture of the blocks.
Okay.
And this is the one that we just picked for. Let me see if I can get closer without too much glare. Okay. Yep. There you go. You can see that center
Oh, okay.
right there. And I don't know if that's how I'm going to lay it out. Maybe. Because I would like this bottom block is the little story that you can print out.
Ms. Yarn Doll just joined us.
I'm so grateful. It's a holiday and you guys are choosing to spend some time with me. I'm going to have to say thank you because you need it. Thank you, everybody. I love you all bunches. Okay.
I'm paying her to say that.
And if you haven't clicked yet, please click for me. Because I would appreciate it.
Okay. This is not the first one. Iron is so good. This one doesn't. There we go. That should do it, right? Yeah. Okay. This is the front. This is the back. Okay. These are the handles. This is the inside. I think this is the pocket. I think I cut the pocket wrong, but I can fix that easily. Because I have to be this way in order for me to use my zipper. Pam, did you see what color zipper I'm using?
It's orange.
Because there's a lot of orange in here. So this is the width of the bag.
Here, wait, I'm going to make you big so you can really show everybody what you're doing.
So this is the width. I'm making it sort of like the zippered pouches that I make. But this one's going to have handles and it's going to have a pocket. Hello, traveling quilter.
Hi, how are you?
This is a zipper. This I have to cut that. No, I don't have to cut that. I think, yeah, I have to cut down 1/2 inch. So this is we folded in half like this, right? And this will be the pocket. Actually, I might have to bring it up a little because if it's going to be a squared bottom, if I do this down here, the pocket will be only this big. Or did I cut this wrong?
Guys, I have some advice for you. Just a little tip. If you want the iron to actually press something, make sure it's turned on. Because it wasn't.
Mine is. My itty bitty one. I've done that before.
I've burnt myself on that little iron. And I had to go to the ER. It was
bad.
Well, the little iron is hot.
Yeah, it gets really, really hot.
Yes. I'm thinking I have to recut this.
To make it the right to line up.
No, that's not gonna hurt because I think I'm gonna put a I have to see if I have some black fabric to break it
Yeah.
up. To break it up right here. But the thing is, I'm gonna have a square bottom.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to cut. I'm gonna cut this out here.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do that, if I attach this down here and I do that, the pocket is only gonna be this big compared to the height of the bag.
Okay.
So I need the pocket higher.
Yeah. Oh no, Crafty Annie, that's awful. Were you out hanging outside in the weeds or something today? She said that she just pulled a tick off already.
Oh,
And
no.
it's just barely spring. I will say that since we have moved to Montana, we have not had a single flea or tick on our dogs. Not
Knock
one.
on
Well,
wood.
definitely not on ourselves either, but not one.
Knock on wood.
Pam says just move it up and don't recut. She said that she'd roll with it.
The problem with that is I have this open bottom. Unless I sew it across the bottom here, I have an open, You know what I mean?
Does anybody else ever hear, I know what you mean, Vern, when somebody says, you know what I mean?
The traveling quilter says because they're frozen in Montana.
Well, good. They can stay frozen. Absolutely. I don't want to have anything to do with them. Especially not my poor puppies.
I'm thinking to myself, do I need an outside pocket? Because like you said, this is gonna bother me. Even if I put a black strip across here, that they don't do this.
Yeah.
So it's my bag. I could say no pocket, right?
You can, but you could also just use like an orange piece of fabric for a pocket to match the zipper.
I don't have orange fabric. Sorry, Pam.
Pam, seriously, I thought you had hooked her up.
I have a lot of fabric. Most of it is all pattern. I don't think I have any solids.
I don't pre-wash my quilt fabric either. Especially because I buy quite a bit of like the pre-cuts. You go to wash those and you lose so much of your size. Yes, to pre-shrink it for making clothes for quilts you don't need to. That's true. That is absolutely true. Alrighty. Gonna cut this. Where's my itty bitty ruler?
In the olden days, says Nina, we wash fabric to pre-shrink. In the olden days, I'll probably do what Angel said. I'll do a mini bag to go inside this bag for any small stuff. Just like what I say about the crochet patterns. Patterns are just suggestions.
That's right.
It's just a guideline. And if you want to change it up, change it up.
I
What I
agree
do
with that.
what I do with crochet patterns, I do it the first time as written, and then when I do it again, I make my tweaks.
I will say though, if you're going to change something around, because we joke about this a lot, we've seen several people on like Facebook or other social media where they're reviewing like a recipe and they'll say, this recipe is awful. And then they talk about how much they changed it as though that might not have made it awful.
Yeah.
So if you're going to change something and it doesn't work out, just keep in mind that it might be you.
Yep. I usually make my tote bags open on top, but I saw this one and go, oh, it's similar to my my zipper pouches, and it just has a handle. So I thought, hey, let me try it. But what they did on theirs, hold on, let me grab the paper. They used several different types of fabrics, so that way, if you how do you call it? Like I'm here trying to line these up, but they use different patterns. You see?
Yeah, yeah.
And you see how high the pocket is. That's why I cut it wrong. So my mathing didn't work. My quick math was wrong on the pocket, so I'll just use that piece to make a smaller pouch. No biggie, nothing wasted. Traveling Quilter says some of those Facebook and YouTube recipe people I can't stand to watch. They just dump stuff in a pan, don't season anything, and overly touch stuff.
There are some that are on there that I know that the only reason that they are on there is to get clicks. And the stuff that they put on there is insane. This one woman, I don't know why she had like this, I don't know. I think it was this whole big thing of like butter or something. And she started pouring in bags of chips into it.
Why?
I don't know. And then she did something else. And then I don't know. It was, and I'm thinking clearly nothing that she is doing is real. Because that would just be insane.
Yeah.
She's lost it. I don't know what it was about.
Hold on, Ms. Nina. I cut the selvage off and it's probably on the floor.
Pam, where did you get that fabric?
She got it at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
But there is a name on the selvage edge. Hold on. Did I cut it all off? I don't. Where did I put it? I know I cut the selvage edge off because that's where I started from. 1 second, please.
But it's not, just know that it's not quilter's fabric. It's kind of a
No.
canvasy material.
Yes. It's more like duck cloth.
Duck cloth.
Yes. Did anybody see where I threw the? You know what? I may have thrown it out in the garbage, like a normal person. When they cut fabric, yeah.
That means she doesn't have a bag for making dog beds. That's
No.
what she just admitted to us. Telling us
Yes.
she threw stuff in the garbage.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry. No, it's not in the garbage. I know I cut it off. Right here. And right in front of my face, guys. Goodness gracious. There it is. An original screen print design by Rich Loom. Copyright, whatever that number is, US and Canada.
Okay, she said on their website it's definitely labeled as duck cloth.
There you go. And Nina's telling me it's on the table, and I was ignoring her. I'm sorry, Nina. I wasn't looking at the screen. That's what happens when you're not looking at the screen.
Right, to get the views. I know, people are just crazy. I might not have as many views as others, but at least I'm not insane. There, I said it. Those people are insane.
I want people coming to my channel because they get some education, fun, but not see crazy stuff.
Okay, I saw something. Actually, David saw it. One of our friends posted a happy Easter thing, and it was a couple holding a white rabbit, and it was Michael Douglas and Glenn Close from Fatal Attraction.
Okay.
That's so wrong. That's so wrong. There are some seriously twisted people out there. And of course, Gentry's like, I don't know what that movie is. We're like, you don't want to know.
Well, maybe he wants to know that way he can see the signs and know when to run away.
Oh my goodness. They talked about that movie in Sleepless in Seattle. And Tom Hanks is like, didn't you see Fatal Attraction to his son? And his son's like, no, you didn't let me. He's like, well, I saw it. And it scared me. It scared half the men in America. Something to that effect.
Yeah, I've seen that part. You wouldn't let me.
I can't imagine why not. Oh, that I don't even remember all that much about that movie. I was young when that came out.
What, Fatal Attraction?
Mm-hmm.
I only seen it once, so I know the premise of it, but I can't remember the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, you know about the rabbit part, though, right?
I know that has escaped me.
Okay. Okay. This movie's been out forever, so if this is a spoiler alert, I'm sorry. But, he had an affair with her. And then and then he tries to break things off. She goes totally psycho.
That I remember.
And she boils his family rabbit.
Okay, now I remember. Okay, you just triggered a memory. Now I remember.
Yep. Angel's like, oh no. I know. It's bad. So bad. But we're not going to watch any inappropriate movies today. We're going to try to be respectful today. And I realized, I don't know that there's any fans or not, but if you remember the Left Behind books, they've had several Left Behind movies, and then they started over again with Nicolas Cage starring in one. And the reason that he did is because his brother's a priest or something like that and asked him to do it. But anyhow, there was another one. It's not a start over. It's later on. It's based on the Rise book. And it is on YouTube for free. Came out last year. So I think we're going to watch that and see if it's any good. And Gentry was watching the Chosen series last night. And he had nothing but good things to say about that.
Yeah, I've heard that one too, about that one. I think I've watched the first episode.
I think I've watched the first episode and maybe even a couple more. And then somehow something happened. I got distracted and I didn't go back to it. But I remember liking what I was watching. So I don't know why I got sidetracked.
Life.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. I have to iron, but I'll still be right here. I was going to say you can't see me, but really you can't see me anyway.
We can just see your hands.
Yeah.
I've been playing phone tag with my sister all day today. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday, sis. It's actually one of my sister's birthdays today, too. My mom's birthday was this past week, and one of my sister's birthdays is today.
Cool.
And then next week, my father's and my brother's, both on the same day, and then a few days later, my daughter's birthday. So there's a lot of birthdays right here.
Mm-hmm. She's the last one in the immediate family. And then in May is my niece. She turned 16.
Aww.
She's the youngest of the cousins on my family, on my parents, on my side. And then Jay turns 19 in June.
Oh my goodness, your baby.
No, he's not. He can't be turning 19.
Wait till he turns 20.
Next year's he'll be 20.
Yeah, that's a really tough one.
No.
I know. It's awful.
You know how Facebook shows you, 10 years ago this happened, and I look at the picture and I'm like, where'd that little boy go?
He's all grown up.
No, he can't be. Because you know what that means, right?
That you're old?
Stop it.
I'm just speaking for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I really miss Gentry as a baby. I do. Because he was so precious. He was the most amazing little toddler. But at the same time, I love who he is today just as much. So I'm conflicted. Except I don't have my helper here right now. He didn't get much sleep, so he's resting. David got me an Easter present. It's a purple bunny.
Oh, cute. Angel says her babies are 35 and 32.
Oh my goodness.
I need to go to this page because the black and white is not helping me. Let me see.
We're talking about how we feel, but then my mom's online and her baby's going to be 53 this year. That's me. So I wonder how she feels. Right, Mom?
So I'm older than you? Yeah, now you made me feel older now.
Well, older is not the same as old.
You can say that because you're younger.
Wait. Wait. I make you feel old. What does your husband make you feel?
Like I'm a cougar.
Oh, you go, girl. Now, was your first husband younger than you or
Older.
older?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever dated anybody that was younger. I almost did.
Ow! My iron fell on the floor. Like it didn't land on my feet. This piece right here is still not. When I first met Earl,
Yeah.
I Facebook stalked him, and I saw that he graduated in '97. I graduated in '87. I mean, like, oh my goodness, he's 10 years younger than me. but I found out afterwards that his father had told a teacher not to pass him or in one of his grades, and he got left behind in another grade or something like that. So he's only 8 years younger. So I felt a little better.
Okay. Well, the guy that I almost dated was 8 years younger. It was just before I met David, but I found out that he had a really like super triggering anger streak.
Oh my.
And I'm like, I don't need that. I've come out of a divorce, and the last thing I need is somebody who's got a hot temper. So he was into bodybuilding and stuff, though. He changed one of my tires once, and I was so impressed because I couldn't even get the tire out of the trunk of the car because I'm a weakling.
And he says, hubby's 9 months older than me.
Well, that's close in age. Which is kind of nice because you know all the same movies and music and all that stuff. There are times, David's only 4 years older than me, and there are times when he mentions stuff, and I just shake my head and I go, nope, don't have a clue as to what you're talking about.
It wasn't until I married him that I started watching Star Trek and Star Wars.
With David, he had me start watching Warehouse 13. Yeah.
No, I'm reading Annie's comment.
Oh. Yeah, I was being... I'm not repeating that on live.
No. It's just funny.
It's funny.
Oh, I love Warehouse 13. I wish they didn't cancel it.
I knew that so I kind of stalked him too. I had a really good friend, and actually Pam and she could be twins separated at birth. I kid you not. And When I found out his name, she went deep diving on my behalf. And we found out that he had been posting comments on a message board, and it was about Gilmore Girls. And I was like, okay, if he loves Gilmore Girls, he can't be that bad.
No.
Because I love Gilmore Girls.
Yes, I do too.
So
I didn't like the movies that came out afterwards though.
no.
They made Rory look so
Slutty.
not the same as when she was in the show.
She was mean, and she was inappropriate, and no, I couldn't stand who Rory was in the movies at all. It is not the girl that we knew back in the day. So I didn't like that at all. But I did love the show. And knowing that he was a fan, I was like, oh, okay. And then I can't believe I'm telling this about myself. But what else would I do when I'm potentially reaching the entire world? Tell secrets, embarrassing ones. Well, she found out, well, he had said that he lived near the church that I worked, which was also near where I had lived as well. And so she gave me the address. And so when I was like out riding around with the kids in the car, and I was like, I'm going to drive by his house. And I was mainly driving by to see if it was one of the streets that we had driven by numerous times, because I never paid attention to the actual street names. I wasn't trying to stalk him. I just wanted to see if I'd driven by numerous times. So I'm driving by and I'm going really slow, and I look at the house numbers, and all of a sudden I'm at his house, and he is right there in the driveway, small driveway, like next to the street, getting stuff out of the trunk of his car. And I had myself and all the kids go, get down, driving like this, with my hands way up. And I'm like, and my friend was on the phone. I'm like, he's there. He's right there. So I almost got caught stalking. Yeah. He doesn't let me live that down. I can't imagine why.
Well, we knew each other from work.
Oh, that's so great. Did you see that? Crafty Anna says she loves Gilmore Girls, and so does her son. He named his daughter Lorelai.
I like that name.
I do too. Well, my son, he has his daughter's name picked out. Of course, once he has a wife, I'm sure that, that might not stick. But he's naming the daughter Piper from Charmed, who, I'm a big fan of Charmed, and so is he. And he says that I remind him a lot of Piper. And
I thought he meant Piper from Gilmore Girls.
No, Piper from Charmed, the original.
Okay, gotcha.
And he says that and the middle name is going to be Marie, which is my middle name, but also the actress's name, Holly Marie Combs. So
okay,
he's already got the name picked out for his daughter. And it's because of me and Charmed. And because the family thinks I'm a witch.
That's another show that I didn't like when they changed all the actors around.
Nope, I didn't either. I didn't watch it. And I realized that we have yet to find I've got for my 50th birthday, they bought me the full collection on DVD or Blu-ray or something. Heck, I still call it a VCR player. Don't listen to me. But they bought me the set, and It's in storage, and I was thinking I have not watched that series in a really long time. Crafty Annie says she loves that show too. Yes. And Pam said, but it worked. But what worked?
I think when you were talking about stalking.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm kind of embarrassed, but then again, kind of like, well, whatever. It is what it is.
Well, I wasn't the only one Facebook stalking.
Nope.
Earl was Facebook stalking too.
Was he?
Yes, and he had my sister worked in the front office with her best friend, and
Mm-hmm.
they were my friends too. And he was talking to them about me, and he was like, "Well, I can't ask her out because her husband just passed away." And my friend goes, "No, he didn't." And she's because I for the longest, whenever there was a birthday or one of those memories on Facebook that come
Yeah.
up, I used to share it and stuff. And she was,
Yeah.
but she's sharing it, sharing pictures of him. She was no, he passed away over 12 years ago. Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't actually get caught, but I did fess up to it quickly. I felt guilty. He tried to stalk me too, but the only thing that he knew me from was the name Quilter Bell, which wasn't used in anything else. So he had no idea. He actually thought that I might be a really old lady.
Pam says, not gonna lie, since we're telling on ourselves. On my way to my parents, a hot dad turned down my road. I almost turned around to see where he was going. She said, almost. She said, almost.
Okay, you should have done it because I want to know what would have happened. I'm married now.
In college, I was in the School of Architecture. And basically, we lived there because our projects and stuff would take us overnight and sometimes 2-3 days and stuff.
Yeah.
So we have cubicles that we set up as basically our little offices. And this guy came in a suit, okay?
I like a good suit.
All the women in that room stopped what they were doing and they were like just staring at him. And then also he leaves and we go, who was that? And we go outside and he was like gone. So that was 30 years ago. Oh my goodness. I'm dating myself.
I love a good suit on a man. And the hubby knows it. Good suit, freshly shaven, nice haircut, a nice cologne. I'm old school like that. But then again, I'll take a cowboy with his shirt off and a hat. That works too.
Kimberly!
What?
Hola, Maritza. And Angel says, I love to look at eye candy.
See? I don't make the effort to go look, but I still know what I like. I'm an Okie girl, born and bred.
Being a cougar.
Oh, she rocks my world.
Love you.
Oh,
You know what this man did for me yesterday?
what did you do?
We don't have a car, right?
Yeah.
So I'm having Walmart ship me my medicines, my
Mhm.
prescriptions.
Yeah.
You know, when they're ready, I call in, and they use my card if I have any copays to pay for the copay. Well, I had one medicine that needed a copay, and for some reason they were having trouble with their card, with their card reader and stuff,
Yeah.
and it wasn't going through. And he tried with his card, it wasn't going through. This man walked 7 miles to Walmart to pick up my medicine.
Oh, bless his heart.
Because I call ahead because I have like 3 or 4 pills left or something, and
Yeah.
I call, and by that time I had the pills. But this time I called last Wednesday, and the girl that took my call was supposed to call me back and tell me that they were having trouble with my card, and she never did. So I was
it
out
7
yesterday.
miles both ways or 7 miles total?
7 miles there. His sister was able to catch up with him on the way back.
Oh, bless his heart.
But it took him 2 hours and 47 minutes.
That's pretty good time.
Yeah. He said he kept on looking at his because his watch tells him the mileage and stuff.
Yeah.
He kept on looking at his watch. Oh, mile. Oh, 2 miles. 3 miles. Where is this Walmart?
Aw. Bless his heart.
So it's yeah, that's what he did for me yesterday.
Oh. Sweet man.
And well, he had called earlier that day, and he told them, "Okay, ship the ones that don't have a copay, which $0." They're like, "Okay, we'll ship
Yeah.
it out." So he walks over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he finds out the ones that he told him to ship, they still had them.
Uh-huh.
So he's like, I did tell you guys to ship this, so she wouldn't have had any medicine if I didn't come.
Wow. You might need a new pharmacy.
What they've been great this whole time. Is the girl that was on there seemed very young, and she didn't know what to do with the computer.
Oh.
And I'm here like, okay, then get somebody that knows what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, medicines are kind of important.
Because I talked to the I called again yesterday morning. He called it yesterday afternoon. And the girl that picked up the phone, she goes, "Oh, so and so didn't call you to tell you that they were having trouble with your card?" I go, "No." Oh, she goes, "They were supposed to tell you so you can call back with another card or something." So and then when my husband called, she said, she repeated the same thing. She's like, "Well, I'm so sorry, sir. We'll have to see what happened." So I wonder if that girl got a little talking to.
I would hope so. Wow.
So I want the not that.
I have no words.
Oh, let me switch my camera because I'm not over there. I'm over here. There I am.
Hi. Nina says, I married a cowboy like that, and the cows kept chasing him. Oh, Nina. She's feeling spicy tonight. Tam, I really wished you'd gone after that guy. I really want to know what would have happened.
Yeah.
We're married women. We need to know about other people and other things that are happening. Not that I don't want to be married. I'm perfectly happy being married. And the last thing I ever want to do again is date.
No,
Ugh.
no, no. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is my last one.
Oh, absolutely. I have no desire to do. No. But I do like to hear about other people's stories. Absolutely.
There it is. So I'm gonna go like this.
All right.
So it's not gonna be it's may have to cut it just a little bit because the handle is a little bit too tall. I mean too short. And I don't want to splice any pieces. So I may cut an inch off the height of the bag. Because that way I'll put the handle here, and this will be a good drop.
I have made 2 different bags. 3 bags, but none of them had zippers. I've never done anything with a zipper.
Karen says, "Sure, don't want to train another."
Well, yeah.
Pam says he was ruggedly good looking, so I'm guessing one of 2 things: married or butt, or both. Oh, Pam.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, both. Definitely both.
I'm gonna cut an inch off.
So I have something really sweet to tell about the boys. For the last several years, whenever we've had our holiday dinners, the 2 main staples that we've always had were now I'm like forgetting my words. Were creaming casserole and praline yams. It's a given. It's what we do. Well, Gentry has taken charge of making those 2 dishes. And he wasn't feeling very well today. And I was in the back room doing some computer work, but I could still hear. And he asked David if he would assist him. And I heard him giving David the instructions. David doesn't know how to cook, on how to do stuff, and he was following through. And it was the most precious bonding thing that I have heard, and I don't even know when. And it just did my heart so much good. Oh, it was just so adorable. And I thought about coming out to help Gentry, but hearing the 2 of them bonding, and I'm like, no, I don't need to take control over this. Just let them be, let them do their thing.
I wish this matched up. It matches up nicely over here, you see?
It does. That's amazing.
But not over here.
Well, then maybe you should turn it to where neither match up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Hi, Barry. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hey, Mr. Barry. Okay, gonna line it up. Let's see how this looks.
Okay, should I continue to assembly line these and go ahead and get these attached to this and then appliquing them on together. Oh, Nancy, I have a big confession. I love you, but I'm sorry. I'm sending you the supplies to make the rest of those butterflies. I picked them up the following day in an attempt to like make another one, and I was like, not doing it. I can't do it.
Understandable.
I do. I think a lot of you, but no.
You did several, so that's good.
I did half. I did 10. So
That's a lot.
it
At
is a
that
lot.
size?
Yeah. Did all of you see what I did? I'll pull up a picture. I wanted to do something for Nancy, and on her live on Friday, she was doing things with butterflies and bees. So I decided that I would make her something. And clearly I was insane.
So you're saying that I'm insane by doing what I'm doing?
If you are making butterflies that tiny, yes, I would say that you are also
Okay.
insane.
Well, you're sending me the supplies, so I guess I am going to be insane.
Well, no, you might look at them and go, no.
10 is enough.
10 is enough. I don't need to do these. Yeah, she has a garden room that she does her miniatures on Tuesdays. And I wanted to make a miniature that was in scale, and I decided to make the miniature butterflies. And yeah, well, I'll show you.
Pam says they were tiny.
There you go. You can see the penny.
Yes, I can see that penny.
Wouldn't it be funny if I had a fake penny that was like 5 times the size of a normal one?
And people would think, oh, look how tiny.
Yeah. No. It's a real penny. But I like how they came out.
Yes, I do too.
So they're not perfect, but if you get close enough to those things to see if they're perfect, then you have your own issues. So
that's what I say about my miniatures. That if you're getting so close to my miniatures, you're too close to you're in my house.
yeah.
Now get away. Because you don't need to be that close to my miniatures.
No.
Even though when I take pictures, I do close-ups. But from when I do the videos and stuff,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be that close. Oh, I forgot I need to cut this one down. Let's see from where. Right there. Was it an inch? Hold on, let me double check before I cut and mess up.
Speaking of pennies and quilting stuff,
10.
did you know that when they would make applique berries and that kind of thing, that they would use pennies to wrap the fabric around to cinch it up? So that they would have their little circles that were the same size. And they probably used other coins too for other circles, but
I did not know that.
yeah. And I can't help but wonder if they also pressed them while they were on the coin and then let them cool.
To keep the shape?
Yeah. I don't know. I may have known, and I don't know now, but
double check, make sure that they're the same height. Yeah. Okay, now we.
And we all agreed that they used freezer paper and Elmer's glue sticks in the 1800s, right?
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Elmer's was invented in 1799.
Oh.
Google told me that.
And Nancy also has some lakefront property. In the middle of the desert that she is happy to sell.
Yep.
This one looks wonky. It got out of position. Oh, I know, because I didn't pin it first. Oh, for crying out loud.
Did they have those fancy pins back then?
Yes, they did. With the little flowers on them? Absolutely.
I thought so.
Yeah. Of course they did.
And rotary cutters?
Absolutely. You know what? You're drunk anyway, so it doesn't matter. The block, not me. Not me. So I had an accident. I think it was last night. It was last night or the night before. And
Almost. Okay, that's right.
I have to share it. Just either you've experienced it or I don't want you to experience it.
Uh-oh.
So I use this type. I'm covering up the name, but you know what kind it is. Dental floss. And it's mint flavored. And every time I use it, well, not every time. That's a lie. Sometimes. Too many times. It feels like every time, but it's not. I use it, I will end up rubbing my eyes, and that mint has come off of that. It's come off of the stuff onto my fingers, and then I get that mint stuff in my eyes, and it hurts a lot.
Try cutting jalapenos and doing that.
Well, no.
I've done it. I forget that
I would remember to not do because I've seen too many people do it. So it would be like.
Well, it only happened to me once, and it won't happen to me again. But I'm here cutting, to make it because I'm making some salsa.
Yeah.
So I'm cutting the tomatoes, the onions, everything else I put in it, and I always cut the jalapenos last. And something flew in my eye or something like that, and I go and rub it. OMG.
How long did it take for it to stop hurting?
For a while.
I'm sure. I've never cut a jalapeno.
The other thing that I've done with the jalapeno, I've made salsa so many times and guacamole so many times.
Yeah.
I should know that just use the skin and do not add the seeds to the
right. That part I know.
Well, this one time for some reason I totally forgot about the seeds, and I dropped it into the mixture.
Oh no!
Nothing I did to that mixture was. I added more tomatoes. I added more lime. I added.
Oh.
Not even my dad could take it, and he loves hot.
I've never used jalapenos in anything. Well, not that's not entirely true. I've never used fresh jalapenos in anything that I had to like cut. The closest I've come to using them was if I was using a jar of salsa that had them, or like a rotel type thing that has them in it, something like
Yeah.
that. But I'm a little too afraid. I've seen too many people get hurt, like you did.
It's painful.
I'm sure. Nobody else is telling me about painful mistakes they've made. I know that we can't be the only ones.
No, we're the only ones actually telling people.
Well, that's true. But it's a learning experience. And if I can keep anybody else from sticking minty fingers in their eyes, which I have allergies, so I rub my eyes all the time. I'm sure Pam can relate to the itchy eye thing. Yeah. It was not good.
Huh.
What? Is there a problem?
It's my OCD.
Oh, that's not a problem. That's a benefit.
Not in this bag.
Pam said that her kiddos like jalapenos. She's got to where she would buy the jar of diced and put them in so many dishes. Yeah, if I was going to do it, I'd have to buy the jars.
I like fresh.
Well, I'm sure that they're better fresh. I have no doubts.
It's
I
not
just
so.
don't want to touch them. I'm too scared.
You just gotta be not distracted.
Okay, that's going to happen.
That's my problem. I get distracted and it's like, okay. Because when you're cooking with family, everybody's in the kitchen with you,
Yeah.
especially a Spanish family.
I've never been in a kitchen with a Spanish family while they were cooking. But I've seen it on the movies. I keep thinking about that movie that had Matthew Perry in it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And they would get together to eat every week, and there were so many people there. And I think she had said that it was going to be a small crowd or something. I can't remember exactly. And it was huge.
Pam says they're good in ground hamburger, cream cheese, and then put that mixture in honey biscuit grands and make sliders.
Interesting.
I've used fresh, but I like the quickness of not having to dice them.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
And the safeness. That's a thing.
I had to rethread my machine there for a second.
You didn't break a needle, did you?
No, not this time.
Well, that's good. Angel says that she doesn't dare chop anything manually to avoid her clumsiness. That makes sense to me.
Where's the line?
There are definitely certain things that I don't let my husband do because He comes from a very accident-prone family. And I didn't used to be clumsy until I married him.
Ooh.
It's like it's in the name.
Barry says, I've been told I make delicious salsa. It's usually fresh
Ooh.
ingredients, including hot peppers.
Well, send some on over. Don't just tease us. Which at some point, I've got dessert that I get to have. It's a sock it to me bundt cake.
I make this sausage dip that my family loves when I make it. You use cream cheese. You use the sausage that comes in those wrappers, the big old log ones.
Yeah, yeah.
You ground that. You put some cream cheese, and then you add, depending on how hot you want it, some Rotel tomato sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And you cook it down until everything gets all cooked up, and then you use Tostitos scoops.
Okay, do either of you have recipes that don't have cream cheese? Because I don't like cream cheese or sour cream or mayo or most white things like that.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm a picky eater. You don't need to apologize. It's just me. I get that.
Barry says, you got the ingredients because I'm fresh out.
I will buy you the ingredients if you come over and make it.
Well, I had a friend in Tallahassee that moved to Orlando. And every time I would go to Tallahassee, I would stop in Orlando and stay a couple of days with her.
Yeah.
And one day we went to the store and bought other ingredients to make some guacamole.
So how long did it take us to get on to food tonight?
It took us a while.
Or did I ask how everybody's dinner was initially?
Yeah, but it didn't go far from there.
Okay.
We were talking about eye candy most of the time. Is that food related?
For some, probably. I think that at some point we're going to need like shock collars for whenever we mention food.
There'll be no life. You know what I mean?
I do. But you know, it makes sense because people have celebrated and had food for get-togethers for decades, years, thousands. I mean, you know, millennia. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It'll be one of those silent shows.
That's just, I mean, growing up, you know, that's what people did. You go over to each other's house, you either bring food or you're served food or both.
Mm-hmm.
So an interesting thing, I don't know if there's anybody that needs to hear this or not, but one of the YouTubers I watch, she has quite a few health issues. And every time she eats, she gets sick. She has like bloating and some other issues and stuff like that. So she's had to like eliminate all sorts of food. And no, I'm not talking about you, Nancy. I know you've had to eliminate food.
Yeah.
But she went over, I mean, and this is like an every meal thing, and she only buys organic stuff, and you know, it's been a real struggle. Well, they went to Europe, and they went to numerous countries in Europe, and everywhere she went and all of the foods that she ate, not one time did she feel sick. Not one.
All the whatchamacallits, all the
All
additives that we put in our foods.
and the pesticides and just everything. Yeah. Because I do think that, I don't know, but I do think that they may have stricter laws there about some stuff. So, but if you're somebody who really struggles, oh, you might want to go to Europe. They're moving there. Angel said, note to self, nothing white for Kimberly. Well, I also don't like mustard. I'm the kind of person who eats dry sandwiches.
Oh no, I need something on my sandwiches.
Well, in fairness, I do put tomatoes on my sandwich,
Ooh,
and that makes them moist. So they're not entirely dry. They're just condiment dry. Except occasionally I will have barbecue on them. But if mustard has been used to make the barbecue, I can't eat it because I can taste it. And I'm picky. It happens. I'm not the only one out there.
Angel wants to know if feta cheese made from goat cheese. I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, Barry said that yes, that they do have very strict laws about their foods. So, oh no, can't stand ranch dressing either, Nina.
No ranch dressing? Oh no.
Ranch dressing.
I'm sorry, we can't be friends.
Or we can be friends, and then you get to have the extra.
Okay.
It's all about the way you look at it. No, I don't like ranch dressing. And the thing is as I've gotten older, I do continue to try foods that I don't like because I do know that your taste buds change around every 7 years or your, whatever. And there are some things that I didn't like that I do now and things that I used to like that I don't. But those things, it has been a solid no for 50-something years.
Barry says, no ranch. That's it. I'm out of here. Yes, Miss Angela, I'm doing just a straight stitch. See? Nothing fancy. Just straight. Right there. Right here. See? Just right. I've done handles where I use the fancy stitches, where I down the center, I do the fancy stitch, and then the straight stitch on both ends. I've done that on one of my Nancy Drew bags.
Angel said that since I'll share my condiments, that you guys will make an exception for me. I appreciate that.
Okay, here's the panel sides. So that goes like that. That goes like that. That goes like this.
Wait. Let me make you big so that we can really get a good look at it. Okay.
And then this is the insides.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? This is the inside. So I have to cut an inch off the bottom here. And then we'll add the zipper like right here.
Do you have anything cute to attach to the end of the zipper?
Mm-mm. Well, I have a bunch of charms I could add. Ooh, I have a yarn ball with some hooks.
Oh, that could be really cute.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see if I still have them in here. I moved them the other day.
Angel said, so I can use my little sewing machine because it only does the straight stitch. You should be able to.
I could attach this with it's not a crochet hook, it's knitting needles, but it's still. I have these little charms.
Nina said that she may need to unsub. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Nina. I share, you get what I don't eat.
Yeah, you could do a lot of things with straight stitch, Angela. I mean, Angel. Pam wants to know if you like ranch season packets.
Usually. Like for example, like on a Cool Ranch Dorito, you know, that ranch seasoning, I'm totally okay with that. I recently had some veggie straws that were ranch flavored, and I took one bite and I could swear I could taste like the mayo and the tang and like the sour cream. It was awful. I actually was spitting it out of my mouth. I couldn't even swallow it. So I guess it depends. Now, I have used it in the ranch packets and stuff, like making taco soup and that kind of thing, and that was fine. And Pam also says she's got some of those charms as well. And Angel said, cute charms. And Nina said, I'm already hooked on your pattern, so I guess I need you in my life. Bless your heart. Thank you. You might need to tell me that every single day. I have been thinking about coming out with a new pattern, though. But to be honest, I've got about 50 things on my to-do list already, so I don't know.
Pam is giving you a recipe.
Ooh, hash browns, cream of whatever soup, cheddar cheese, shredded chicken. Is that the same as tater tot casserole, which I haven't had, but is that the same? Because I've heard of that. I do love me some potatoes, though, absolutely. And I love cheddar cheese. And I'm okay with cream of mushroom or cream of celery or cream of chicken or any of those. She said that she also usually adds cream cheese, but you can leave it out since you're not a fan. Thank you. I used to be able to eat a tiny bit of cream cheese, like on a bagel, like, you know, just like a tiny little smear of it. But as I've gotten older, I have an issue with tangy flavors. And cream cheese tastes tangy, and sour cream, which I used to be able to eat in what was it, ambrosia salad or something like that. I can't eat that anymore either because of the tang.
Oh, I love sour cream on tacos.
See, nope. Keep the white stuff away. Alrighty, all of the pieces are just ready to be appliqued on. They're all stuck. So that was productive.
Yay.
She said, no clue. I've never made tater tot casserole. That's just a quick and easy throw it all in casserole dish and cook pan concoction. It sounds yummy. It does. I like chicken. Yeah, I like everything in it that you mentioned. It sounds like
Earl's good at making concoctions. We will have only so much in the fridge, and I mean, like, I don't want to eat the same thing. And he'll go in there and he'll toss this and toss that and a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it's totally something that it's the same ingredients that we have in the fridge that I've cooked 1,000 times.
yeah.
And he comes up with something different. It's like, okay, that was good. And then he goes, "Don't ask me to do it again." Because it's one of those things. It's like it just happened to be in my head at that time, but not anymore. So I'm changing my foot to a zipper foot.
Guys, I don't know what I did. I tried to do a knot and I don't know what it did. It got stuck. I want new thread.
I don't know if any. See, I'm using a 1/4 inch seam allowance foot, which is an 1/8 inch one. See, on this one here, this side is 1/8 inch. This side is 1/4 inch. That's the one I usually use.
Yeah.
And now I'm switching to my zipper foot.
Guys, my thread is almost as thick as my needle is. Let me see. Can you guys see that?
That's crazy.
Not as crazy as those butterflies. That might be the craziest thing I do all year long.
You stayed blurry.
Fix yourself. Come on. Come on. You know you can do it. You know you can do it. There we go. Good camera. Good boy.
Barry says this is the kind of weather to make my mom's pasta salad all the kids called yuck. Because my sisters thought it looked bad, but liked it, but the name stuck.
I have something like that. I make what's called stinky pasta. Which is a horrible name. But my husband loves it. And it's so simple. You just take crushed garlic and some basil, and on low, you kind of simmer it in some olive oil till it gets all infused. And then you just toss it with fresh pasta and add Parmesan cheese. That's it. But, I mean, I guess if you have an aversion to garlic or something, then I guess it would be considered stinky.
I love garlic.
Me too.
I make some real good garlic green beans.
That sounds interesting.
When I lived down south, hey, Mr. John.
Hi, Mr. John. How you doing?
When I lived down south, when we had family get-togethers, they would tell you, don't bring it. Bring aside. Nancy, you bring this, and this. Becky, you bring this and this. Because you know what we can make good. My sister was the desserts. I was the garlic green beans and homemade mashed potatoes. And my other sister had the corn casserole and some other stuff. My brother brought the drinks.
Hey, John, did you finish your Lego kit? Barry said, It's shell macaroni, tuna, mayo. Sorry, Kimberly. Chopped onions, peppers, celery, and just a dash of seasoned salt. Make it in a huge bowl and refrigerate before dinner. It sounds crunchy with the peppers and the celery and the onion.
Oops. Who fell? Something in my desk fell.
Oh, not to thoroughly distract you, but do you want to show your new plant friend?
Sure. I have to see if I have enough energy tonight to do a voiceover or do it in the morning. I have the video all edited. Here's my little guy.
He's so cute. Look at that face. He needs a name.
Yeah, guys, help me name the little guy.
Is he supposed to be maybe like an aloe, or what do you think he's supposed to be?
I don't know. It's from the succulents family because this is the box. So I'm thinking that he's some type of succulent. See?
Yeah,
He's this little guy right here.
he's just a smaller version, it looks like, of the bigger one.
Probably. Same thing with these two. This one looks like a taller version of that one.
So does anybody have any ideas for names?
Yeah, I'll put him over here so you guys can see him while I'm sewing. See, right here? No, he's out of the way there. He needs a little box to stand on. Here we go. I got something here. He's got.
Thanks, John, for sharing me out. I really appreciate that.
There we go. But he's gonna be in the way. Back over here, maybe. There we go. Back there. He'll get hidden in a second because once I put the fabric down. Oh well. Okay, I was just making sure I had the zipper on right. I'm not switching the camera because I'm only pinning the second side of the fabric. I'll be back over there in a second so you guys can see the little guy. Let me know.
Depending on how my week goes, I might try to finish up appliquing these. And then I think next time we do the Underground Railroad, I'll try to put these into an actual block. We'll see. I'm so slow at hand stitching. Aloe or cactus? Yeah. Somebody said, Crafty Annie said to name him Sammy. Nina said that we had Grandpa's salad. The grandkids all loved it until they learned the ingredients that made it special were raw garlic on sourdough bread.
Like I said, I like garlic.
I do like garlic. I don't know that I would like raw garlic, though.
It's gotta be cooked a little bit. See that little guy is on the shelf next to Cremini.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a new buddy already. Let me bring Cremini over so you guys can see him next to them. To
Well, yeah, you have to have friends. Roasted garlic. Yeah.
Oh, you can't see him there. Hold on. Let's slide him this way here, and then slide Cremini over that way. There we go. There you go. Okay, and then where's this fabric? Goes right here, right? Yes. I have to double check these bags all the time when I'm doing the zipper pouches. I can't tell you how many times I've put the liner in backwards.
It's weird when you're going to be doing stuff like that. You know, like if I'm making like a pot holder that I'm going to be doing that birthing method, it's
Yeah.
hard for me to remember how to stick the like the little tag in there so that it comes out right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do have to give it a little bit of extra thought. Absolutely.
There's been a few times that I've had to unstitch.
Oh, Nina said that the secret is to toast the bread, then rub a raw clove on it while it's hot. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, you guys are making me even hungrier. I already had dinner,
I know.
but now I want some toast with garlic.
I know. Me too. I mean, I have dessert, but I'm like craving like spaghetti with a meat sauce and some bread. Oh my word. My savory taste buds are going crazy.
Angel says she likes Sammy.
Yeah. Sammy's sweet.
I don't think I have. Oh, I have. Earl has a nephew called Samuel. Hopefully, he doesn't think that I'm calling him Sammy after him.
Well, it could be called Samson because it looks like he's got a lot of hair with that plant. But I think he
Angel,
looks
go to
really
your
good.
room. Tell Angel to go to her room.
Why didn't you share? She had garlic toast last night.
I know. That's why I said go to her room. Because she didn't share.
I know. Shame on you. All right, who else is holding out on us right now?
And Barry goes, "Psst, I see how Angel is."
I know.
Everybody's ganging up on Angel now. Sorry, Angel. We're here asking people to tell us what they ate and stuff, and then we get mad when they tell us.
That's true. That's true. I'm sorry. All right. One done.
Okay, now we flip the camera so you can see me do all the other stuff to us. So there's the inside.
I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Okay. Here's the outside. And I'm gonna press this down here. Where is it? Why are you doing that? I need to pull and press. Hold on. Pull, pull. There we go. Pull. And pull.
I'm back.
There we go. Barry said I had tuna salad sandwiches last night. Probably should have just one. I like tuna salad sandwiches.
Angel passed around the bread for everybody. Thank you, Angel. It's so light I can hardly taste it.
Why is it doing that? Okay. Okay, do this and do that. And then we gotta open the zipper so we don't forget. I've done that too. Oh man, why is this? Please tell me I put a bad zipper in here.
Did you? Do you have any wax?
No. Okay, it just needed some working into it.
Okay.
Okay.
You could also try using a crayon.
Is when it's opening, it's getting stuck a little bit. Oh well. I'm not gonna change it. This bag is just for me. Now we're going to how are we going to do this? Actually, let's unpin you because you're going to be in the way over here. And I don't want you over here. We can stick you and
We still
unpin
have
you.
quite a few lurkers. I think I need to acknowledge them again because I think we have new ones.
Mm-hmm. We have 14 watching and 10 thumbs up.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
And now Angela is making fun of us again. She's making leftover ham sandwiches.
Hey, I've got the stuff for that now.
I don't.
You didn't make a ham today?
No, we had chicken.
Oh, you can't eat ham, can you?
Not often.
Oh.
I can't have a lot of.
Then I won't share. I don't want you to get sick.
But it hasn't stopped me from eating some stuff that I really want to eat sometimes.
Well, that happens.
And then I regret it afterwards. But it was good while I was eating it. Does that happen to you guys?
Yes.
When you're eating something you know you're not supposed to, and it's so good, and you know that 10 minutes later you're going to regret it.
Well, I only do that when I'm on Benadryl because it makes me like crave food and it also makes me not feel full. So I make really poor choices. And then when I sober up from the Benadryl, I'm like, man, why did I do that?
I do that.
I need to go see an allergist to see if there's something else I can take so that I'm not dealing with that issue. Hi,
Munchies.
honey. Look what the baby just brought me. Well, not the baby, the hubby.
I'll be a baby.
Yeah,
Okay, where's my slice?
It's here. Come get it.
No, it's not over here though.
Can I have a drink too, baby?
Yeah.
It's a sock it to me cake.
Barry says that's okay. I can't have beef. I suffer when I do, but dang it, I crave beef. What else can I do? It's the same thing here. I'm not supposed to have like hamburgers, but every so often, when the family's having hamburgers, you want to have a hamburger. And I'm not supposed to have tomatoes, lettuce. I mean, like, how can you have a hamburger without all that stuff?
Yeah, all you're left with is the cheese, so that's just a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yep. I like grilled cheese sandwiches, but hey.
When you want a burger, you want a burger.
Mm-hmm. All the fixins. Yeah, turkey burgers just don't always cut it. No, no. I made a lasagna in college for my roommates one year, and the store that I went to was having a sale on turkey, ground turkey. So Nancy bought ground turkey and didn't tell them it was ground turkey, and they're like, especially the guys came back for seconds. This is great, Nancy. Oh my goodness! And after they finished eating, I go, that was ground turkey. Well, one of the guys, he was trying to buff up, wait, because he was lifting weights and stuff, and he needed protein, beef basically. He goes, I'm trying to get buff, but it was good, right? Yeah, he was okay, but they told me not to do that again.
It's fine that you did it once, just don't do it anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we had a thing where I cooked and they did the dishes. They didn't tell me what they wanted to eat. we would go to the store together, and we would more or less plan what they wanted to eat, and we split it 4 ways. We split all the bills 4 ways. But that day they weren't with me when I bought the ground beef. I mean the ground turkey.
Angel said that she had banana pudding pie for dessert.
Again, Angel, go to your room. I don't have dessert.
Nobody got you any Easter candy or anything?
My sister-in-law got me some goat cheese with blueberry. That was good. But it's not chocolate. Nothing can replace chocolate. You know what I mean?
I do. Well, carob is a close second.
What?
Carob. C-A-R-O-B.
What is that?
Well, it's a chocolate alternative. It's not bad. In college, I had some friends who were trying to eat healthier and all natural and, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they would often get things like carob-covered raisins and that kind of thing. And when I got some Christmas cookies for the puppies, they looked like kind of like an Oreo type, like a sandwich cookie.
Uh-huh.
And they were made with carob because dogs can have carob. So, hi, sweet puppies. I'm not sharing my dessert. Nice try. Don't look at me that way. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Barry says, I don't either. If I go to town tomorrow, I will make up for missing out on Easter dinner. Oh, that's what fell. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I knew something fell.
Something fell down?
Did you give me chocolate?
No. Did you mess with me?
No.
Did you smack me?
No.
Daddy's going, did you get any chocolate?
You're supposed to use Messenger. Because I forget to put my phone off silent. I know. I know. I'm so sorry.
She's underneath the table. Puppy number 1 is underneath the sewing table with her head on my knee,
Okay.
begging for my dessert. And she's really cute.
These, some of these.
Oh,
They are such pros at doing that.
They are.
is it?
So come say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Some
Mr. Pajama Quilter's in the house.
and mashed potatoes and beef.
The turkey?
You think they-
Because these people have been talking about food the last 2 hours. Oh, it feels like 2 hours. Talking about banana pudding, some what was the other one? Some garlic toast. Mm-hmm. Some
My cake.
they're talking about some casseroles,
Ah,
all kinds of stuff.
you feel left out.
Yeah, I already had dinner, but I wanted some of that stuff.
Oh,
My Easter miracle is my water is back on, says Angel.
Yay! I'm so
Woohoo!
happy for you.
We need to have a party. Party at Angel's house.
there he is.
Hmm?
Birthday?
Her water's back on.
That is so great. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, there it is. Okay. You know what to do, you want to do.
My cup is. I had a styrofoam cup. Where'd it go? I fell on the floor too. I was sewing and everything fell.
That happens.
'Cause I don't realize how much behind my sewing machine I have to go, and it just pushes everything off.
Is anybody else working on anything crafty tonight while we're chatting?
I got it right here.
Thank you, babe.
Angel said that she showered until her hot water ran out. Good for you.
Well, I told Earl once our hot water's back on, I'll be in there for a couple hours.
Absolutely.
And he says it's been a long day and I've been up since 4, so I'm going to head out for the night. I hope you all had a lovely Easter and have a wonderful night.
Thank you, Crafty Annie. I'm so glad that you stopped by, and I hope you had a great day. I'm sure it was a long day. I know mine's been kind of long too. So I'm glad that you were here. And Angel said she's never taking anything for granted ever again. And Barry is saying hi to Mr. Earl, but I don't think that he said hi to Mr. Pajama Quilter, so, you know.
Oh, man.
Hello.
I'm not feeling the love.
Yep, David said he's not feeling the love.
They want you to say hi to the PJQ family.
Hi, PJQ family.
Hi, Mr. Earl.
Holiday.
I something feel again.
Karen, that sounds really cute.
An Ami dog.
And a puppy.
I've made puppies before.
And Pam says, nope, just got home and flopped on the couch. I need to go back to the craft room and organize a little more before bed.
Do you have to, Pam? I'm enabling her not to work.
It's a holiday.
You did a lot yesterday, Pam.
You don't have to. There are no organizing craft police around.
Thank you again, honey. I'll move them before I sew again. I'm usually not sewing something this big. They're usually the smaller bags. So let's see. I think I'm gonna give it a 1.5 inches right here. He's a square body one. I've never seen a square body doggy.
No,
You need to share.
absolutely.
My pen's not working. Hold on. Let me get something else. Oh, I know what works. My fine Sharpie. Angel's asking Pam, did she get her new craft table assembled? I know the answer, but I won't say it. I'll let her answer.
25.
25
I
what?
want to see pictures.
What was that?
That was the answer.
No, that wasn't the answer.
Yeah,
It
it has to be.
has to be. Earl said the answer has to be 25.
The answer is purple.
That was close.
I don't know what the question is.
He goes, that was close.
You know what? That reminded me. Because of Pam, I am inspired to do something, and I will be right.
No, Miss Pam was having some deals with her allergies, and she canceled last Thursday's live. So that's why you couldn't find it. And Pam says if she doesn't do it tonight, she won't do it this week because she'll be sleepy by the time she gets home from work. I understand that, Pam. You have to do it when and Miss Pam says she did get her desk put together. Kudos for Pam. Woohoo! What was that, honey? Wait, are you laughing at Pam?
At you.
Why?
Woohoo!
Because I'm having
Cute.
a fun time with my friends.
Cute.
Saying kudos for Pam.
Cute.
I am back, and I also want to go, woohoo! Way to go, Pam! Yay! Nina says she's working on the Stars and Ladders free 3-yard quilt pattern. Sounds fun. Okay, so I was inspired by Miss Pam. So if you like it, you can give her the credit. And if you don't, you can give her the blame. Okay. So I had talked recently about how my family and I had played one of my favorite board games, Trivon. And I don't know if any of you know, but I give you 3 things, and then you have to try to guess what the 3 things are, how they have in common.
Okay.
So if I want to have it at the bottom, do I click create a banner?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to create a banner and I'm going to write what the 3 things are. And then you guys can guess and see if you know what it is.
Okay. Almost done. Almost done.
Okay. Let's see. Now, I told it to add the banner. Oh, I have to click the show part.
There you go.
Okay. There we go. There's the 3 things.
And we have to see what the 3 of them have in common.
That's right. Like you would say, they all, live in the ocean or whatever.
So, an army, a college student, and the TV show $6 Million Man.
Mm-hmm.
What do they all have in common?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was almost in the army, and I was a college student, but I was never a $6 million man. So it's not me.
Okay, so the answer is not Nancy. Okay. Angel guessed Grant.
Well, I see what you mean by that.
And Pam said General.
No, but she says no majors.
Ding, 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 ding. She's got it right. An army has a major, and a college student has a major through choice of study.
Mm-hmm.
And the TV show, The $6 Million Man, had Lee majors. Yeah, they all have majors. Good job. Good job. Okay.
Now my bag is birthing.
All right. Where are the cigars?
Is it a boy or a girl?
I think it's twins.
It's twins.
Okay, if you guys thought that was fun, we can do another one next week. And if you thought it was stupid, then let me know that too, and then we won't do it.
That was fun. But Barry says, but music has majors and minors.
You're absolutely right.
Man, this was a tough birth. Hey!
And I might try to do some giveaways with that one sometime.
Ooh,
That would be fun. That would be fun. But I would have to make it fair. So what I would do is, because of the the time delay,
Uh-huh.
I'd give everybody a chance to answer, and everybody who got the right answer, we would do like a little spinning wheelie thingy.
Oh man. Something
man.
happened there. Take the other side.
That didn't work well.
Okay, that side is okay. Let's see the bottom. Because it's just that piece right there. So, okay, we just have to rebirth it. Put it back in. Put it back in. It's not ready. I just have to.
There you go.
That right there. I see it. Come on,
Hi.
back out.
Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Gentry's up for a bit.
Hello, Mr. Gentry.
My assistant, he's been resting. He had a hard night last night.
On that party.
There was a last night. I don't remember.
Partying.
last night.
Well, they were doing some work. They were unpacking some boxes and stuff, but he and David were also playing some Diablo together. That's kind of like partying. And I'm going to play tonight. I might be playing by myself because I have a feeling the boys will be sleeping.
We're both
Making up for last night.
Yeah, they're wore out from last night, but
All the ladies saying, "Hi, Gentry."
aw. Pam says howdy, Gentry. Angel says hi, Gentry.
Got a little fan club going on, bro.
Look, it's sealed. There's no holes.
Yay! Good job.
There's no holes there. And look, the straps line up.
Did they just take the poke?
The straps line up 98% on this side. Okay, now I seal the bottom here, and then we'll turn it inside out. See how it looks.
Okay.
I think that when I do another one, that I'll have a coordinating fabric or a solid fabric for the outside
Yeah.
to make the pocket. Because the same fabric, and then unless it's an all over pattern where you don't have to worry about lining up,
Mm-hmm.
then I can do that.
It looks cute.
But I still have some more fabric left. The fabric that I cut for the pocket, I'm gonna just use that and make a small little zipper pouch to put inside this one for any notions and stuff.
Yeah.
But this is my first time doing this, so I've never added zippers to tote bags. I've added pockets. But they've always been open top tote bag. I think Miss Angel has one of my tote bags. The denim one that I made
Mm-hmm.
on a live one time. She won that one. And that's how I usually make my tote bags without a zip or anything on top. I'm making a folder or several folders of as Facebook reminds me of things that I've made in the past.
Yeah.
I've been making a folder of all the different types of minions I've made, and then I'm gonna do a slideshow.
That'll
of all the
be
minions.
fun. Yeah. That'll be
And
really
then
fun.
the same thing with if when my tote bags come up,
Mm-hmm.
different ones that I've made, make a slideshow of those.
I think somebody outside just said, "Woo-pa!" You think a pug said "wood-paw"?
A pug?
That's what he said.
I think it's a pug.
I think it's a pug fussing, but it sounded a little bit more deeper. More deeper. Sounded deeper than the pug normally sounds. We have some very interesting people that live around here. There's a retirement community, and some of the residents are not as sound of mind as they used to be. And one night there was somebody, and we can only guess that it came from there, but who knows? Maybe it was some drunk person. Some guy kept laughing hysterically and intermittently singing, "Who let the dogs out?" And then he'd start barking. And that went on for like an hour. I don't know what was going on with him. I mean, he clearly wasn't hurting anybody, so he's just having a good old time by himself.
There's one.
Here goes.
There's one when I come home. He's sitting out there on the sidewalk and he's waving at all the cars as they drive by, like he's running for political office.
Aw, he's probably lonely. Come look at Nancy's back.
I don't want to look at Earl. No, okay. Cute.
Do you know what those are on there? They're crochet and they're granny squares.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen like Afghans from, you know, when you were growing up. They're really popular.
Once, because the width of this bag is just the width of the zipper, so what part of it is going down, and the other part is going straight out.
That's okay.
Because there's not much. Oh, maybe, oh, there we go. There we go. It still had a little bit of space to stick out. Okay, that's better. Look.
Yeah, that's cute. That is really cute.
Yay! Let's see what fits in here. Ah, and I've done bags where there's pockets on the inside too. Oh, you saw my minion bag. That one had pockets everywhere. Let's see what we have. Oh, look. My sketch bag where all my sketch pencils and stuff fits right in there. So I can make a bag to match this size. There we go.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Well, I don't know about you, but I am tuckered out. I only completed 3 of these, but I still did like more than half the work for these. So, and we got all those fabrics picked out for the wagon wheel. Oh my word, that's loud.
I'll show you all the fabric that I have left. Come back over here, camera. Hi there. See, I even dressed up for you for Easter.
Yay!
I'm not wearing my t-shirts.
Well, I'm in my brunch jammies, so does that mean I'm getting dressed up?
I still have
You have a bonnet on.
I need to have a bonnet on with my jammies.
That's Easter. Easter bonnet.
I have all this left.
Oh, that's quite a bit.
This is folded in half. So I have all that left. I could probably do another one of these little baggies. Maybe
I'm sure.
and probably try the solid pocket or something. This is the fabric that I cut that was the wrong size. That I was gonna do the so I have that. I cut 2 of those, so I messed up that twice. And then I have another piece here. Don't know why I cut that one. And then I have this big piece too. This is okay. This is cut in this 2 of these size pieces. So
Yeah, you've got quite a bit left. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I could probably make a little, well, not with a zipper because all my zippers are only 12 inches. But I can make a tote bag without a zipper a little bit bigger than this one. Ta-da.
So cute.
It's a good size to put my wallet and stuff inside if I wanted to go to a store with this. I think the orange makes everything else on the bag pop too.
Oh, absolutely. It really calls attention to the orange parts.
There's a lot of orange in here. And it's not bothering me that the straps don't line up with the squares. Because it's so busy.
Mm-hmm.
So, ta-da.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
I was leaving my,
Pam says orange makes everything better.
of course.
Orange,
And
glad
then
you used some
it's
orange.
zipped.
Very nice. I think periwinkle makes everything better. Just saying.
Perry who?
You're funny. Periwinkle. He's related to Henry Winkler.
Periwinkle reminds me of the dog from Blue's Clues.
But that dog was not periwinkle.
I know that. It was pink.
It was. Or no, but that was magenta. But magenta wasn't very magenta. Magenta was pink, not magenta. Periwinkle, I think, was the younger one, but it still wasn't really very periwinkle. Oh, Pam says, ooh, orange and periwinkle. Okay, well, maybe we need to see what we can come up with those two colors. That could be interesting. Who knows? I've got some ideas in my head. I'll get back to you on that. Okay, Nancy, what do you have going on this week?
What's today?
Sunday.
It's Sunday.
All day and half the night.
It's gonna go up tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but I do have the unboxing of this kit and the quick little review on the yarn in the kit as well. So that'll be sometime tomorrow. Just put the notification bell on because I don't think I'm too tired to do a voiceover now. And then if anything, I have to get up before 9 o'clock tomorrow to do it because Earl works tomorrow. So sometime this week, you'll have that video. Tuesday, I have my Tiny Tuesday, and we are doing some polymer clay plants. And I was supposed to, I already showed, yeah. Then What the Sketch Wednesday, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to have a live on Friday because I have a live on Saturday for the Crafty Ladies at 7 p.m. on my channel. So
And what's going on then?
we're doing not Easter. Today's Easter. Good. I need some rest. We're doing Earth Day and Arbor Day crafts.
Oh, fun. Very
And
green.
I guess I'm in the succulent phase because this is one of the projects that we're doing.
Fun.
Look, ready?
Oh, look at that.
Posters.
Look at
And
that.
you fold them up and stick them in a pot.
Very creative. Very creative.
Well, it's not my idea. The link to that project is in the description box of the video, and also a link, not a link, but a list of the supplies for the second project, which I'll let you guys be surprised when we get there.
Pam singing Sunday, Monday, happy days.
Tuesday,
we
Wednesday, happy days.
feel better soon so you can join us. We like to hear your pretty voice. And Barry said, be sure to select the arrow on the subscribe button and select all so the bell is filled in, even if you are already subbed to these fine ladies. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate that. And Karen said that she says, I want to do the flowers one.
Yes,
So that sounds nice.
I've seen the flowers one where it's a similar thing, but on the edge there's little flowers. So when you gather the coaster, it's a flower pot with flowers on top. I haven't made that one yet. I'm liking this.
That is so cute.
It's a cute size.
I have I hope to continue working on the Gentry's Woodland quilt for the Quiltathon, which is definitely going way past March because I'm so far behind. But that's okay. I'm getting it done. And I have an appointment tomorrow with an orthopedic surgeon. I don't think that they're going to do anything right then. They may set up an appointment. I'm not sure. But if they do, they're going to be working on this wrist. So that might mean that I'm a little out of commission for a while. So I don't know. We're going to just have to wait and see what happens.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see. But I'm excited to finally go and get the process going and that sort of thing. But I'll know early in the morning. And if for some reason things are going to get slowed down at all, I will make sure to put that in the community chat. And I think that that's it for tonight. I want to thank everybody who's hung out with us and everybody who's been lurking and everybody who's been commenting and liking and sharing me out and all those wonderful things. I am truly, truly grateful to all of you. Absolutely. And I'm grateful to Nancy for coming on the panel. And it's been a wonderful Easter and all of you have been a great part of it. Oh, thank you, Barry. Says, I hope all goes well for you tomorrow, Kimberly. I appreciate that. And Karen said, Nancy, you need a little bag to go with. And Angel said, prayers for you tomorrow. I appreciate that.
You need a little bag to go with this one? Those bags that use quilt squares that usually 4x4 squares or 5x5 squares.
Mm-hmm.
I made one with a 2x2 square, and the bag was like this big, and it had little handles on it.
Oh, that sounds precious.
I have it somewhere in storage, but once I find it out, I'll share it. But it was fun.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. That's good. It sounds precious. Okay, guys. Well, thank you again, and we're gonna call it a night.
It's a night.
It is a night. Thank you for letting me know.
You said we're gonna call it a night, so
Yes.
it's a night.
Yes, we are going to call
Karen
it a night.
said a notebook cover.
Oh, yeah.
I have plenty of it to make a notebook cover.
Absolutely. That would be fun. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Goodbye.